Yeah, it was recently revealed that Facebook allowed data from 50 million users to be obtained for the firm Cambridge Analytica without its users' knowledge, without anybody knowing what's going on. And now the calls for the social media giant to be regulated are growing loud. Facebook is in it for themselves. They don't care if your data gets stolen. You just have to know that. This idea that there's some higher meaning to Facebook in the social media crowd is nonsense. They're all in it to try to make money. They don't care if your data is stolen. That's even more reason to put regulations in place for the effort of protecting consumers. This is not a minor story. This is a big deal.
It's a big story. Yeah. It's the story's breaking in the company that used the data started out with 270,000 Facebook users, but then they scraped all of the data from their friends. So that number just extrapolated, and that Cambridge Analytica is the same company that worked on the Trump campaign. So it's starting to tie together with some of the stories we're hearing about the Trump investigation as well.
Well, I mean, I don't see it with Trump investigation. I mean, I see this as a separate issue, but I do think we're going to learn a lot about what Facebook was really up to, Peter. I think, first of all, here's what bothers me about it. According to the stories, Facebook supposedly told Cambridge, destroy the material, take it out of your system, don't use it anymore. Okay, well, that was in 2015 that they did that.
2 years ago.
And we just found out about a week ago.
Right.
So for 2 years it's been hanging out there. Nothing's really happened in that regard. And so for Facebook to say, gee, we didn't know, we thought they were going to be honest, and we didn't know how Cambridge was going to use it, this is nonsense. I mean, you have to be in la-la land to believe what this company is saying right now. This is, but look, all you have to know is that they put this company on notice. They sent a written notice to them, and nobody followed up in 2 years. Nobody said, hey, give us proof that you've destroyed this material when you've got access to 50,000 names. So I'm not sold on this defense, and I think unfortunately, you're going to get the goobs up in D.C. now interested in having to regulate because somebody just gets greedy. That's all that happened. He made money on this. They made a lot of money on this. Facebook did.
As we keep saying that these industries are going to police themselves, that they're going to be able to regulate themselves. It's called SROs, self-regulatory organizations. It doesn't work. I don't know how many times we're going to have to figure out it doesn't work. I mean, the quotes we thought they would do the right thing. This is the Wild West. That's where Facebook makes their money.
So amazing when you hear people talk about this. They say it's almost as if we're looking at this social media bunch of corporate types like they're different than Wall Street corporate types.
It's the same playbook.
There's no different. It's the same playbook. It's all about money. It's all about trying to get that bottom line as high as you can. The main thing is this. Look, if I'm handling the case, I'm looking at the concept of their actions being contrary to the expectations of users, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what it is. As a user, you have a certain expectation. You believe in that expectation. Everything's going to be okay. Surely this is a big, sophisticated company. They're part of the new and improved and warm and fuzzy social media crowd. They're not going to do anything wrong.
Their stock price plummeted this last week, and they've actually been sued in a securities suit for the declines because the policies.
Talk about what a derivative suit is. Explain that.
It's actually, I thought it was a derivative suit at first, but when I looked at it, it's actually a failure to disclose that the theory of the lawsuit is that the policies and procedures that Facebook had, they didn't follow, and they reported those to the investing public so that anyone bought a stock from November 2017 on paid an inflated dollar amount for it, and now it's tumbled. I think that the value, the market cap that was lost, the number's crazy. It's I think it's over $50 million. It's huge. So the lawsuit's just got filed, and they're moving forward, and it's a straight security suit.